Oh,
Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of the Fernando and Freddy
and Freddy
Show.
show.
I'm Fernando.
And I'm Freddy.
Okay, so today we're going to talk to you guys about the responsibilities of getting a new animal, a dog, a cat, a puppy, whatever it may
Don't you
be,
mean a new family member?
a new family member. Because there's been a lot of talk um, about getting new animals and stuff like that, and people are like, oh, they're great quarantine buddies, or this or that. But there's a lot that goes into it. There's a lot for people to actually consider, before just jumping in and getting a new pet. But as Freddie has titled our episode today, Freddie, what did you title our episode?
Bixby's first intro to Fernando and Freddy show.
Right. So, as
Can you imagine Bixby's
what you
name
can
is
just
still again before mine?
what you can just
Why?
assume is Bixby. So, this is Bixby.
With a little outfit?
Yeah, he's
How
wearing his little white
cute.
tee.
Why does he have a white tee? What does the white tee signify?
Nothing. It's just a t-shirt. It's a cute little t-shirt.
Oh, okay. What does the t-shirt say?
Nothing. It's plain white.
Look how cute this little dog is.
He is.
He's
He's
so
adorable.
shy.
He is. He's
calm.
tired. Yeah. Well,
Oh, he's
right
tired.
now. Right now.
Where did he
Bixby,
come
say hi.
from?
Say hello.
Was he on the streets?
Kind of. I'll tell you the story in a minute.
Okay. Was he abused?
He might have been.
Oh, look at that little baby.
Isn't he cute? He's
He
so
is
soft.
very cute.
Yeah.
Well, he's a puppy. Are you going to
Right.
drink his blood to live forever?
Can you do that? Okay, so I'm gonna take him away.
Because you're part reptilian. How funny.
So
So, how did you get this dog?
all right, so long story short is we're all along the lines of we want to adopt, we want to rescue a dog, and it was something that we had been talking about doing, really wanted to do. So we're like, we decided we're finally gonna end up doing it. So started kind of looking at the different shelters and things like that, like I had told you about. But
Yeah.
they're pretty much sold out, in terms like they're cleaned
Sold
out,
out.
wiped out on any young dog. So
Yeah.
usually I would always look at cats here at the local animal shelter, and there was always pages and pages and pages of animals, right? So I looked daily. I was looking at all the different shelters and stuff, and they had like one page. So they literally had like anywhere from like 5 to 6 different dogs. So it was looking at different like adopt a pet, pet finder, different things like that that showed local, rescues or fosters or things like that. And every time I would message, every single day I would send all these messages out for these different dogs, and every person would respond back. If they responded back, oh no, sorry, he's been adopted, blah 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 blah. So we were just kind of browsing around, and I finally found one. It was on Craigslist, but turns out that his
You
mom
found a
was.
dog on Craigslist.
I found a dog on Craigslist. So it turns out his mom
M for
was
P.
what?
Puppy.
Oh yeah, P
I
for
said
puppy.
M for P.
M for P.
Yeah, man for
So-
puppy.
Oh my goodness. So it turns out that his mom was found roaming the streets, and when they found her, she was pregnant,
Oh.
and she had her
Ooh.
litter, and this is Bixby from her litter.
Wait,
So
what happened to her?
they still have her. Like this, I guess.
Oh,
these
okay, so
people, I
she's
don't
been
know if they-
adopted?
I guess I don't know the entire backstory. I don't know if they put up flyers or if they were searching for her.
What if they
owners.
tricked you and it's like a puppy meal?
They could have, but they seemed pretty honest and legit people, and I
Wait,
kind of didn't.
wait,
get
wait,
that
wait, wait.
They were lying.
Did you pay for this dog?
I did pay for him. We did pay
Oh,
for him.
you're a sucker.
But
they
no, at
tricked
the same
you.
time,
They were
No,
like, oh no, we found this dog on the street. It's going to be $600.
no. But
How?
All
Could you
of
want to
the
say how much
puppy-
or no?
no, I don't want to say how much. But all of the
Okay.
puppy, we paid less than what all of the puppy rescues were charging, anyways. So all of the puppy rescues and that we were looking at originally, they were trying to charge anywhere from $550 all the way up to $800. So
The perfect scam. I need
Right.
to open up a puppy meal.
But what you got to understand too is dogs are a lot of work. Puppies are a lot of work. And
I know.
getting even that first vaccine and taking him in, and he's 7 weeks old, so he's young still. He shouldn't have left his mom until he was 8 weeks, and that's what I was a little worried about. Was
They
just
don't
that
let
one
them-
week.
in all of Europe, apparently you can't adopt before 4 months.
Really?
They won't
That's
let you, yeah,
old.
they won't let you, yeah, because they said it's bad for the puppy's development.
8 weeks is typically what you want. Because when you separate a dog before 8 weeks from its mom and its litter mates, it can develop behavioral issues, and it learns a lot in those
Yeah,
weeks.
that's why they
But
say here they won't let you do it before 4 months.
4 months is a long time because then you're losing
Yeah,
a whole 2 months of that bonding time with your dog. But so
they
we
don't
did.
care here.
We wanted a younger dog, and that was the whole thing that went into it. But I'm really glad that we got him. So did we get tricked? I don't know. But at the same time, going in and trying to find from a reputable foster or animal shelter or anybody who was taking care of these rescues, it was nearly impossible. And that kind of ties back into my next part that I wanted to talk about is responsible dog ownership. Oh, wow! Did you do those comments?
I didn't do what comments.
Um, on the comment section.
Well, what does it say? I can't ever see the comments. Can you read them
Oh,
to me?
well, they're YouTube comments, and it says, "Hi everyone, it's me, Bixby."
Oh, Bixby's writing. Hi, Bixby.
Dork. So, that kind of leads into another big thing that I wanted to talk about was responsible pet ownership, responsible animal ownership, and adopting a new pet. Um, hang on. Are you there, Freddy?
Yeah,
Oh, I
I
kind
was
of thought I
just
lost
reading
you
what
for a
Bixby
second.
was writing.
So, what Bixby was writing. Some of the important things too, that like I was thinking
Hold on,
about
hold on.
in
I need you to read this. What Bixby wrote.
Fronando.
Read it out loud for the people who can't read. What did Bixby say? Bixby said, "Don't listen to Fernando. He's my dad, and I call him Fronando."
It went on the screen, okay? But on Facebook, he's so cute. Someone says hi. Someone says a lot of work ahead. Good luck. Yes.
Yeah,
So
but you didn't tell them
what
the
what
best
I
part.
what
Oh yeah, go ahead.
what he's
I was going
what
to spoil the surprise. He's crate trained.
he's in the process of being crate trained. Don't
Oh,
don't
he's not
don't give us the
already.
finished. No,
Oh, I thought he was
he's only seven
finished.
weeks old. No way. He's just starting. So
Okay.
what I was circling back around to and wanted to talk about was responsible pet ownership. So being that all of these shelters and everything are, pretty much barren on animals right now and all these dogs are out, people are seeing these cute puppies and they're like, oh my gosh, this is so cute. I'm home right now. We're not going to work. I'm working from home. My place of business is closed, whatever the case is. But this is a perfect quarantine buddy. Oh, I'm home. I need a pet, this or that. But people really need to think about what they're getting into and what responsibilities they have and different things like that. One, the main thing is raising a puppy. Well, what happens when you go back to work? Have they thought about all this?
You take your
The
dog to work then.
cost, but how many people can
You
actually
just
bring their dog to work?
you just put him into your little Louis Vuitton bag.
Oh my goodness. No. I mean, there's a lot of people that can't bring their dog to work. Yeah, there are some places that are, dog friendly or that, dog positive environments where you can, bring the dog to work, but a lot of places aren't going to be like that. I will say that puppy supplies, dog supplies, getting ready for a puppy, like, in addition to if you go to, a shelter or if you go to, an adoption place, you're looking at spending a couple $100 at least on the dog, you know. And some people are like, okay, well, I can spend 250, if they're going to, their local animal shelter, or oh, I can spend 350 if they're going to, like a puppy rescue. But what they're not thinking about too is, we went to Walmart and spent $250 just on random supplies that we were going to need. Then we went to PetSmart, spent another $60, and that's not to mention probably another like $100 that we spent on Amazon. And these are pretty much like things that you need.
Hold on,
You
hold on.
can't just
You need these are things you need. I'm going
I'm
to
not
cut you
talking
off right
about.
there, Fernando.
I'm not talking about the shirt. I'm talking about the
No,
actual
I'm talking
necessities
about
and things.
the DNA test.
That wasn't included. That wasn't included in
Yeah, I
my
know. That's
numbers
what I'm
right
saying.
there.
You said these are things that you need. I
Well,
just
those are
let
things
everyone
that
know
you
that
need. The DNA test is something that
Fernando.
I wanted.
Explain to the people that you brought a DNA test for your dog,
I
Fernando.
did. So, when we got him, so he's a little mix. The mom was a German Shepherd, and when we got him, we weren't certain what his mix is. They had their ideas and they had, kind of thought what he could be, but he has, that black snout. DNA test for Bixby. And he has kind of that, brindle coloring, and he's, black and brown. And, we really don't know what his mix is. So that was something that I thought would be kind of not necessarily something you need to do, just kind of something that, I wanted to do. And, something that I just wanted to see, what his, mix is and, what he has inside of him. So, the test, it was $79, which, I mean, it's a good chunk of change, but it's not a lot of money.
Did you
It's not
get him
like,
pet insurance?
no, I didn't. We're looking into it, and we probably will be. What are
did
you
he get,
posting all of these things
what are you talking about? What happened?
on YouTube? All your comments.
What comments? I didn't write anything.
Lies.
I've been listening
So,
to you actively speaking. What does it say?
I'm not going to continue to read your comments, and I'm deleting them.
I didn't read anything. He said, Fernando feeds me chicken nuggets. It's me. I'm Bixby. Look out for my dad, Fernando, sharing all of my pictures on your social media. It's me, Bixby. I'm Bixby. Goodbye.
Why are you acting like a
Also,
little 3-year-old right now?
I am not acting like I didn't write that. Bixby wrote it.
Mm-hmm. So,
Bixby has social media already. What kind of parent are you that your dog already
then
has
why
social
is
media?
why
Isn't he a
is the
bit young?
publisher the Fernando and Freddy show if it's coming from him? The publisher of
Because
that comment.
Bixby obviously has access to your computer and your phone, which is connected to our accounts.
All right. But
I hope those accounts have parental controls already.
he's a dog.
Not for you. He's your child now.
Oh my
He's going to be
goodness.
all on everyone's social media feed. Bixby's first walks, Bixby's first swim, Bixby's first beach adventure.
Let me know when you're done.
Okay, go ahead.
So, there was a lot of stuff that actually I was, really thinking about that you and I were talking about on a couple of days ago. I mean, cost of food, cost of raising a puppy, and a lot of things too. A lot of times too, people will see that this really cute small animal, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, this dog is so cute," and they'll get it, and they won't realize, how big this dog is gonna get. And once this dog starts growing up, do they want to keep that dog? I mean, sometimes people are going to see,
Oh, yeah.
for example, pit bulls are adorable when they're puppies. And I mean, they're still really cute dogs when they get bigger, but sometimes people don't
Yeah.
realize, like Bixby, he's going to be huge. He's probably going to be 80
Did you see
pounds.
how big was the mom?
I didn't see the mom, but from what she had, the picture that we had seen, I didn't see her in person, but from the picture we had seen, she, she looked like a normal German Shepherd, but so no clue who the dad is. They didn't know who the dad was.
I think we need to call Murray.
I was just thinking that. Can we get the results, please?
For those of you who haven't seen the episode of Fernando and Freddy of You Are Not the Father, Fernando didn't know who Maury is, and he's like, "Isn't that like that show Murray?" So Bixby needs to find out who his dad. Are you gonna run off the stage when you find out that he's not the father?
The father of who?
Oh no, you. What?
What?
What happened? It rebooted or what? You disappeared.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, but when the results of the DNA test were coming out, you ran off the stage.
Oh my gosh. So I just think that there's a lot of stuff to consider and a lot of stuff to actually think about. And I'm really hoping that people who are, getting these dogs are actually sitting down and taking everything into consideration. Um, you know, dog food. I mean, you can get cheap dog food, without a doubt.
Yeah,
But
but
is
then you have a
that,
lot to clean up after.
yeah, and that cheap dog food, is that something that you really want to feed, your pet? So, what did I tell you? It was going to cost us, what, like $45 a month to feed him?
Uh, yeah, something. Yeah, but
So I
I
think,
don't know why I thought it would be much more. But I mean, you'll have to see the quality of the food that you're
well, I mean, we're
gonna
doing
get when it
Blue
gets
Buffalo,
there.
so I mean, it's a pretty, high quality food. But with him, I
Did I
forget the
tell you I
puppy
wanted to adopt a
price.
parrot?
A parrot,
I want to go to a parrot rescue and adopt a parrot.
really?
Yeah,
What
it's
if
my
they have,
dream.
what if they have
Yeah,
a
I've been looking for some
vocabulary?
here, but they don't have them. Oh, that'd be amazing. I want a parrot that's bilingual.
Bilingual. Parrots are pretty cool pets, actually, but
Yeah,
they live a long time.
yeah. I
It,
really, really want one.
maybe that's
Yeah,
why
that's
they're at
why I
the
want
rescue.
one. He'll be my friend forever. Well, now I think a lot of people like they get them when they're small, and then the bird starts making a lot of noise, and then it's like, oh no, and then they make seed mess because sadly my canaries have died now, so I need a bird.
You
They
want a
lived a
new
long
pet
time, I
bird?
should mention. They didn't just like die like. Well, yeah, yeah. Just 2 days ago, my last canary he died, so
Did they
I
live in
thought,
a
well, this
cage?
time I'm gonna get a parrot. Yeah, that lives in a big cage,
So would you have to get like
really big
a?
cage.
Do they have parrot rescues, or where you're at or no?
Yeah, well, they do supposedly, but every time I've contacted them, it's always like a scam because it's like, oh yeah, I got these two macaws, but that you have to pay the rescue fees of 600 euros and then send us the money. Then we'll give you the appointment for the vet, like just like some like really scammy type of thing. And apparently, like a lot of them, people have been ripped off that way. Um, but I would love to, get a parrot.
Hmm.
But the only thing is that I realized that I can't. I don't think you can travel with a parrot.
I don't know. Maybe if you put it in a little case, if it fits under the seat.
But no, I mean like because of the. Well, I guess you could, but well, actually, I don't know. Can you fly with a
Hmm.
bird?
I don't know. Like,
That's
I
such a
know
weird
that.
question.
Well, when I was looking at like the airlines and stuff like that, it was talking about like some of the animals you can't travel with, and one of those was your absolute favorite animal, the mini
Mini pony.
horse. Yeah, the mini pony. Um,
Oh, but
yeah.
I saw something that someone did take a mini pony on a plane once as a companion animal.
So I do see that someone just joined us that is an airline personnel, and if he knows what the rules are about bringing a pet parrot, on the flight, he could just type it in a comment right there and let us know, because that would be amazing. Like, we could just right off the bat we can find out, or we could Google it, but it might be a little harder to do.
Well, it's not as fun when I just Google it. I mean, come on. Ask your friend or the viewer, can I bring a parrot on an international flight? I want to know if I can bring a parrot to because they're really strict here about having like certificates that you're not trafficking animals. So it's like a pretty expensive certificate apparently. Because I did think about like why don't I just go to get one of the African parrots,
Is
for
that the white
cheaper.
parrot?
No, that's Australian. The African, they have gray ones. They have a Senegal parrot that I always used to want when I was a kid, which is black and green. They have a ton of different parrots all throughout Africa that you can buy, um, and they're pretty
Throughout
cool. I would love
Africa.
one. Or yeah, well, there are different parrots that live on they live in the different countries. Or I thought I could always get a South American one. Those are always really beautiful as well. Like one of the
What would you
Amazon
name it?
parrots, Carlos.
Carlos. Is that from The
Well, if he
Hangover?
came from the no, if he's from the Amazon, his name is going to be Carlos or Ricardo, maybe Fernando. And I
What
and I want him
color?
to talk like I want him to. I'm going to teach him to speak Spanish, and he's going to say "Hola, cómo estás? Bien y tú?" Like that. That's how I want him to speak. And I'm gonna be like, "Dime, Fernando."
Oh my gosh. So I just Googled it. So it said some airlines allow birds in the cabin provided their kennels will fit under the seat in front of you. Others will only accept birds as checked baggage. You will be charged a fee to bring your bird with you.
Yeah,
Oops.
but it can't be that much. But can I fly international with my parrot? Is my question. Because I was thinking, like, if I want to take my parrot to Mexico, can I take my parrot to Mexico? And then can I go from Mexico to the U.S.?
Each airline specifies which birds are permitted as carry-on baggage or checked baggage. Typically, your bird must be a household bird, a pet, in other words, not a wild bird, and it must be odorless and quiet. So that kind of answers it then,
But how do you
because
make a?
typically parrots aren't quiet. So
No, they can be quiet.
could you
They're not going to be
imagine like
screaming at all time.
you're on like a 12-hour international flight and your parrot's like singing the whole time?
That would kind of be cool, though. But come on. If well, it depends on what class I'm flying. Like, if I'm flying premium, I'm bringing my parrot, putting my parrot next to me, and normally there's never anyone else with me when I'm in premium, so it's okay.
But like that, I don't know. That would just be. I mean, they don't have to be next to you. Like the bird could be heard, like all the way back. Like I don't know. I think that'd be kind of annoying.
Maybe we were in the closet.
In like the front, the coat closet.
Yeah, you can put the bird in the closet, and then as long as there's enough air, and then I can check on my parrot every hour.
Don't you think that
But
the
I
poor
don't.
little bird would want like it would get scared in the dark?
No, it's like when you cover the cage at night for it to sleep.
Guess I didn't really
I
think
always cover
about
my birds'
that.
cages. Yeah.
Your parrot?
No, not yet. My parrot Fernando's coming though. I can feel it. If you've got a dog, I need to get my parrot now.
Uh
It's either
oh.
parrots or mini ponies.
Uh oh.
Is your dog back? Is Bixby back? Or what happened?
Yes, he's back with his little T-shirt. I wonder, can we take? This?
Look at his
I don't even know how we put
look at
this on
this
there.
little dog. What? Why is this dog so calm?
Because he was probably napping right now. I think he's sleepy.
And now he's trying to go to sleep, and you're like not letting
Yeah.
him sleep. So wait, you didn't even tell the people what your shirt was. We thought it was a picture of
Oh my
Bixby, but it's
gosh!
not a picture
So
of Bixby.
this
Oh my
is
gosh!
my
Oh no!
cane shirt. So if any of you are familiar with Raising Cane's, and you would know that it's one of my all-time favorite. I'm not gonna call it a restaurant, but fast foods,
Yeah.
and probably eat there like
Is
twice a
it? Wait,
week.
is this the place that only serves chicken strips?
Hmm. Yeah. So you get your chicken strips. They have good fries. You have toast,
How much is it?
coleslaw.
Like a okay? How much is an order of chicken strips, fries, and a drink cost?
I think you get 4 chicken strips, a coleslaw, a dipping sauce, fries, a toast, and a drink. And I think it's like 8 something, like 8.50 or something. We
Oh,
usually spend
but is
less
that a
than
lot of food, or is
$20.
it like
Yeah, it's
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 a lot?
decent.
Or
It's a good amount of food. Like it
does
fills me up. It's
does
dinner.
someone like you get full off of it or not?
Yeah. And then like I mean,
Okay, so it's a
they have
lot of
another
food
one
then.
that you get 2 more chicken strips with and a large drink automatically, and I think that is like 10 something.
Is this supposed to
So
have a drive-through or not?
yeah, it's drive through.
Oh,
So it's really good.
I'm hungry
It's my
now.
favorite. We're gonna get you to try it when you come visit. I wonder how.
Yeah,
Let's take
and then I can take that dog with me.
what?
I'm
Oh
gonna name your dog Bixby Knowles.
no, Bixby Knowles.
What? Because there's like Bixby Village and Bixby Knowles in Long Beach, so I figured that's why his last name was Knowles. Except I spelt it like Knowles, like Beyonce Knowles.
Dork. Oh, hey, Pedro Diaz is watching us. A parrot that talks
Pedro
like Cardi
Diaz!
B.
Can we call Pedro Diaz? Can we call Pedro to find out what the inside of the elbow is called? Wait, hold on. Is this the same Pedro Diaz that was in Heavy Makeup of Hollywood fame?
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. He is his IMBD, huh?
Pedro Diaz has been in a major Hollywood movie production. If you didn't know
Pedro
that,
Diaz. Pedro Diaz and his 5,000 Facebook friends.
how does he get so many friends?
That's when I inserted our screenshot there of him flexing with his in what, Mexico or something. So I took off
They
his
filmed it in Mexico.
I took off his look at I took off his shirt.
That poor dog. Are you
Anyway,
going to teach him to do tricks?
yeah, he already knows how to sit.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to teach him to fight crime?
Fight crime, maybe.
Yeah, like McRuff.
Gruff the crime dog. Take a bite at a crime.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's going to teach you how to fight crime. Now, what if this dog ends up being like 120 pounds? Because, my neighbors have a German Shepherd, and it's literally the biggest dog. I mean, it's literally the size of a pony. I'm not even joking. Literally the size of a pony.
Really?
And
Oh, but they
apparently,
have a Great Dane, or what do they have?
no, they have a German Shepherd, but he's a veterinarian, and so I guess one of the breeders was like, "I can't pay you, but I'll give you a puppy," and he was like, "Okay."
Wait, what kind of dog is he?
German Shepherd.
Oh, dang. And he's 120 pounds?
Yeah, but I mean, it's probably the biggest. He you would swear he was a Great Dane. He's that big,
Oh my
and he
gosh.
thinks he's a lap dog. He's like one of those dogs who like tries to crawl in your lap.
This guy, too.
Oh,
You could barely see him, huh?
yeah.
Move my camera
But
down.
you're so in love with this little dog.
Even though he woke up like 6 times last night, he had to pee. He was whining.
Are you gonna do like a puppy? Are you gonna go do puppy videos on your channel now?
Maybe. Maybe I'm going to go independent on you.
Go for it. You won't survive without me.
With this little
You'll
guy?
be back.
With this cute little guy? Probably will.
It'll only be lives. You won't be able to edit those videos.
Only be lives.
It's Bixby knows his first Raising Cane's chicken strip. That dog's
No,
gonna be so fat. You're gonna raise that dog on junk food, aren't you?
No, so
Table
that's the rule.
scraps.
Nope. He only eats his dog food. That's it. Dog food and
Until
dog
he gets
treats.
until he gets his first taste of a Raising Cane's chicken strip, just like the dog on your T-shirt. It's gonna be
No.
Bixby Knowles, local dog, addicted to chicken strips.
No, he's not going to have any people food. None, huh? You can have none.
Has he met your grown up dog?
My mom's dog? What? So
You say it every time.
I did. I took him to my mom's,
dog.
and he met Charlie, and she did not like him. My mom offered to keep him for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my mom fell in love with him.
Offer to keep who?
Bixby.
Bixby or Charlie?
No, she already.
Oh,
Charlie's
she wants
hers.
both your dogs now.
Yeah, Charlie's hers. Like that's like officially
Officially?
her dog. Oh yeah, that's like a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
Like she told me I'm not gonna get her back. So,
Because I remember I asked you, I was like, "What happened to your dog?" And you just like left me on red.
no, yeah.
I guess it was a sensitive subject.
She went to stay with my mom, and then like within like a week, my mom started.
She
calling her
never
her
came
dog.
back.
And then it was pretty much
Your mom went to court for custody after she took the DNA test and found out you were not the father.
pretty much, yeah. Oh, Pedro, we missed you
This dog
too.
is too cute.
You got to come join us one day on our show. We can come up with a topic that we can.
You can call in, Pedro. No,
Yeah,
he can call in.
You literally can call in. So you just tell us a
Yeah,
date
he
and
literally
time,
can.
and we will make our broadcast around you.
No,
We'll
he can
send
call
you a
in right
code.
now.
Oh,
Or
Pedro,
no, he might not want to.
I mean, if you're good to go and you have your computer and you want to join us on our show right now, we'll send you a code. Just send a comment.
Oh, if anyone wants to come on, I want to see who some of these people are because I don't know who any of them are. I'm always curious to see who these people are watching.
What was I going to tell you? Oh, let's see. Hold on. Let's go back onto that.
We were talking about your mom stole your dog, apparently.
Oh, so funny story is the other day, yesterday, my brother FaceTimed me. His girlfriend had found a puppy, and it was like whining and crying. And so she, like,
what kind of puppy?
I don't know. Kind of looks like a little beagle. or a cocker spaniel or something,
Okay.
but a little mix. And he sent me a picture. It has tiny paws, but he's been like taking care of it. The two of them have been, and he brought him over to he brought her over to my mom's yesterday, and my mom was like, "Oh my gosh, your dad's not gonna let you keep this dog. She should stay with me."
Your mom is
But she
taking
was that
everyone's
little dog
dog.
is so cute. My brother's actually gonna come over tonight, and he's gonna bring her so I can see her. So
Yeah, but you have to be careful because what if
I
they have
know,
diseases? You're gonna get your dog parvo or something, and
I
then you know what happens
know.
when they get parvo? It's
Yeah, he's got his. I think he actually already had the parvo shot. He's got his first round. I don't know. There was like six different things inside of it.
because I remember when I was a kid and I worked at a pet store. We'd always tell the people not to let their puppies walk on the floor because that's how they get all their
Yeah,
diseases.
I know. We got to get them
You
the
shouldn't
rest of
even
their
bring them into the store,
shots.
really.
I know. I brought him into the store because we had a.
What if your dog has coronavirus?
I doubt it. It's very not likely.
Well, he was on the streets. We don't know.
He wasn't. His mom was.
Oh, she was rescued before.
Yeah, she was rescued when she was pregnant. What are you whining
Does this dog
for?
have to go to the bathroom? I think he has to go to the bathroom.
Do you think he does?
Probably.
Be right back. Freddy, keep us occupied.
Keep us occupied. You abandoned me. Well, walk. Hold on. Let me do this. I. Hey. You can only do it alone. I was gonna kick you off the show and then take over and announce that the Freddy show is officially going international, and we're going to. Can you still hear me? What are you? I love that you're on a live and you just left me to take your dog out. Take Bixby Knowles out.
Okay.
Was I right?
I passed him on. No, I don't know. I passed him on. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah, so
You abandoned your child.
pretty much. So I guess we covered a lot today. We talked about my new pet. We talked about your future of getting a parrot. Told you
Yeah, parrot or
about.
mini pony or alpaca.
I think a mini pony would be fun.
I really want the mini pony, or even I could even go for the mini burro.
I've never seen
I
one of those.
really want the mini burro or the mini pony.
Mini.
They're really,
burro.
really, really cute. Yeah,
Oh my
miniature.
gosh.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh. This is so cute. A baby miniature
yeah.
burrow, even.
I Yeah, I want the baby one. So then it can just eat all like the grass and all the stuff I want it to eat, and then I'll just use its waste for compost. I mean, it's a win-win situation for me because today is National Bee Day,
Oh,
and
that's
my
right.
bees.
What are you doing
Yeah,
to celebrate?
and nothing. I prepared. The queens are arriving tomorrow, and so I have three queens coming. So I started the three hives to get ready for the queens to go into. So I cannot wait. It's right before honey season. I won't get any honey from them, but uh, I still have. Don't get stung. No, I have a bee costume, or I mean a suit, not a costume of a bee. Imagine. Imagine if I.
You dress up like a bee. I accidentally put this one up, but
What? What's happening that I don't see?
Freddy.
But yeah,
So
what if I did have a bee costume and I tend to my bees?
I know
Yeah.
that you're super excited about your baby bees and the new bee that you're getting, but we really got to discuss something, okay? Freddy, and I have some really bad news for you right now. Please don't run off the camera.
I know the camera's gonna follow me as I run down the hallways.
I know
Actually, I
I
did think
know
about doing
that
the DNA test, but I'm not going to.
yeah, so I don't know if we talked about this on one of our other shows or if we were just off camera like we were today for what our 45 minutes an hour just like talking about nothing, which we should have been on the show. But
What do you
Freddie
mean
was
nothing?
talking Freddie was talking about doing a DNA test on his bees And how much was that going to cost
Well,
you?
no, you have to explain the whole story. Fernando told me that his friend got a DNA test for his dog. Then so Fernando said, "I'm getting a DNA test for my dog." And then I explained to Fernando that in one of my scientific bee journals, um, for like beekeepers, they had a story in there about well, not a story, but they had like an article about you can get a DNA test for your bees to find out where your bees come from, but it's like 600 euros.
That's a
So I
lot.
don't know if I want to pay that much for, I know, just to find out where if my bees are purebred this or that, which they probably aren't,
Okay, so I have an
but
important
still,
question to ask
it
you,
could be
and
interesting.
I know what you're going to say, and you're probably going to make fun of me or something, but so if you
I'm sorry, I already know it's gonna make me laugh too hard. Okay, go go go
okay,
go.
so obviously, you can do the DNA test for the bee because maybe the bee came from somewhere else or a different breed of bee, right? So
Yes, this is correct.
I don't even want to
Okay,
ask the
ask me.
question because you're going to make fun of me.
No, no, no.
But
Ask me.
so
Ask me. I'm not gonna make
do
fun of you.
like different breeds of bees make different flavored honey?
Fernando, does chocolate milk come from brown cows?
No, but I mean, like you can get milk from different sources. Like you can get goat's milk, you
Okay,
can get
actually,
cow's
you're right.
milk.
You're right. I'm not. I actually now that I think about it, because it's like, remember I told you before about how nothing beef doesn't taste the same in Europe as it does, or actually beef doesn't taste the same anywhere outside of the U.S. Because they use different cows, so they taste different. So no, the bees don't make different honey. The flowers make the honey. So depending on the flower source, that makes different types of honey. Like right now, we're gonna go into the linden honey, which is like a really fancy, very light, clear honey that tastes like kind of like mint almost. It's really nice honey, really really nice. I'll send you some.
Real quick,
Uh,
you just kind of sounded like Trump right there. Really nice, really really nice honey.
huh, huh, huh. Well,
I would
then
love for you to
let
send
me
me
tell
some.
some more lies, Fernando. I'm going to send you some honey that's gonna keep you corona free.
Oh, I would like that, but too bad.
I don't write that on my label.
I
I know it probably gets
already
stopped at
had it.
customs. Well, it'll prevent the reinfection
Oh,
of
I'd
it'll
appreciate
keep
that.
Bixby corona free actually, because maybe
Oh,
Bixby could get corona.
hey, so real quick on a side note, my friend Jennifer just said
Okay,
Penelope had a DNA test, and I
who's Penelope?
responded back, "What did it say?" And she never answered. Penelope is her dog.
So people really get their animals DNA test?
It's a thing. Like, I mean, have you ever heard of like humans getting a DNA test?
Yeah, but that's usually to find out paternity. I guess you
No,
could do
like
heritage.
that's maybe it's a big thing here in the United States. There's a lot of different companies that are actively doing different DNA testing, like 23andMe, and I said there's a lot of companies, and I can't
I'm
even
not
think of the
giving
other
them
ones
my
right now
DNA to make a clone of me.
to make a clone of you.
Did you see Us?
No.
You're gonna be your clone is gonna be living in the tunnels, mimicking you,
Oh my gosh. Um.
and then it's gonna come and replace you.
Oh, okay. Real quick. So there's 23andMe,
Okay.
Ancestry, MyHeritage. Oh, then there's paternity, but then there's
No, these are for
family tree
human.
DNA. Yeah, these are all the human ones. And I mean, you can even go online and you can get them, or you can even, I'm sure you can get them on Amazon too, or you can go directly to
Yeah.
the manufacturer's website and you can get it from them. It's a quick swab. You just like stick a Q-tip in your mouth, you get your saliva on there, you put it in the tube, you mail it off,
I
and
don't
then you
want to
get your
because they're
online
not private.
results. I don't know. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, they're not
but
private. They upload those things online, and and then all my relatives that are serial killers are gonna get caught and taken away.
well, maybe they did catch somebody like that.
Yeah, I know. They
It
got
was in
the
Orange County, I believe, right?
what?
He was a retired deputy sheriff.
No, that wasn't Orange County. That was
Where
in
was it?
I thought it was San Francisco or Sacramento, something like that. But he was like a
Maybe
big
it
time
was
serial
recent.
killer.
It was like in the
But
last
yeah,
year that
oh
they
yeah, it
did
was the
that.
Golden State Killer. That's who it was. It was the Golden State Killer.
Okay, I'm thinking of a different one, but
You know that, but he was all through California. California's the Golden State.
Oh, okay. Right, but I don't think he was like that. Maybe he was. I don't know.
Yeah, but
But
he
that's
was
how he
he
got
was a
caught.
deputy for like 2 years, and
Oh,
then he got
okay.
fired or something for theft, or I believe it was. Yeah, I think it was theft. He was shoplifting and he got caught
Well,
in
was
the
it fruits and
70s.
vegetables by chance? Was like a cucumber and an
I think it
orange?
was tomatoes and oranges, Fernando.
Oh, I thought so too. That was yeah, that makes sense. But um, yeah. So there's a lot of different DNA things. You know what you should do, Freddie? You should get
What?
Kitty
I'm not.
P a DNA test.
You know, when you were talking about that earlier, I was like, do people do that? And like as I trailed off, I was thinking to myself, but I would wonder
I
what
gotta
race
look
Kitty
this
P
up. Hold
is.
on. Bear with me a second.
But
I
but
have to
yeah,
do
but
this.
okay,
Hold
you could
on.
do that, and I'm going to speak still. But Kitty P is a French farm cat, so I mean, I don't really see her being anything but French. I mean, and when she talks like this. I'm French. I'm
Freddie.
French, and I love French food. Yes, she says
Um,
oui oui oui.
so
Quoi?
it's called
Ah bon?
Base Paws. It's a cat DNA test kit, breed health and wildcat index. It was as seen on Shark Tank and Ellen's List. There's three different packs. It looks like. Oh, it's how many come inside the pack. Guess how much one costs?
Oh, probably something insane.
No, it's
$60.
I paid 80 for our DNA test for my dog's DNA test. It's 100, 100 for
I
the
love
whole
how you
cat.
said, hold on. You said earlier, I don't want to say the price. And now you're just like, no, I paid
Oh no, I
80.
didn't want to say how much
Wait, it's 100 for a cat?
I didn't want to say how much I paid for the dog,
Oh no.
but
Oh yeah. Okay. Wait, it's 100. No, on the other. Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm forgetting what we recorded. Yeah, it was on the other video you said. Um.
uh,
Well, now you did it.
well,
They'll
no,
see
I don't
this
mind
before that
saying
one, so now they'll know.
no. I don't mind saying how much. I didn't say how much I paid for him, did I? I was saying that
No,
I
no.
didn't.
I'm talking about the DNA test. You didn't
Oh,
want to say how much the DNA test cost.
oh,
But wait, it's $100 to test my cat's DNA.
yeah. I don't know if you could do it out
But
of
my cat.
the United States, but
Yeah, I'd
you
probably
could
not
mail me the
because my
swab and I could
cat's.
mail it in for you.
No, they probably won't let my cat's DNA out of the country. National security and everything.
Um,
Maybe she's full of secrets.
But that was something else that I was reading on there too, where it was talking about how, if you don't have like more of a full bred animal, if it's kind of like like a mutt, where it's like a mixed breed, mixed breed, mixed breed, and then those two mixed breeds are having other puppies and then having other puppies, it it's
Yeah.
not going to pinpoint and say a whole list of what it is. It's going to come back as inconclusive. But I mean, if you have two more strong bred animals and it's closer to a purebred, then you're actually going to get your breed listings. But if you're looking at just a total mutt and you're like, what the heck is this dog? It doesn't look like any particular this or that. Um, then you're going to probably get an inconclusive result. It's not going to be as in depth or as nice as like a humans being like, oh well, you're 0.2% German, you know.
Oh, okay. So I was just thinking to myself, I'm like, how do they actually know the DNA of a dog or a cat? But I guess they would just take the different. Yeah, actually, how do they know? I guess they have the sequences of the different races, of the dogs, because it just seems weird to me because they all came from the same source. So
Um,
how do they know?
but at the same time, like that you have different breeds of dogs. Like I think
Yeah,
Bixby.
I'm sorry. I said races, but I meant breeds. But how
Right,
do
but
all the breeds came from the same, like the wolf? So how do they know that this is? Because you know what I mean. Like
it
you
will.
literally could just like breed a dog, like over so many generations and create a new breed of dog.
Well, you could, and then that breed would then be recognized, as a breed, because there are over
Yeah,
350
but
different particular breeds of dogs.
yeah,
So,
that's what
for
I'm saying. Is how
example,
does that DNA test work?
there's got to be some sort of a registry somehow or another, because, like, I mean,
Yeah,
having
but the
Bixby
sequence has
work,
to come from two dogs that were already.
but they got to come
You
up
know what
with
I
it
mean? Like
somehow.
you have
They
to
someone
breed
had
them.
to
So
had somebody. Well, you're not going to get like say like Bixby for example, like say he's German Shepherd, but say he's mixed with I don't know some other random dog.
Rottweiler.
Right. Okay. So yeah, say German Shepherd Rottweiler. That'll come back because the German Shepherd will be on there and Rottweiler will be on there, and then it'll show what the percentage
So
is.
Oh, I was just thinking because some countries they ban certain breeds of dog. So what if they DNA test your dog and he doesn't look like that dog, but he's one of the banned breeds? So then do you lose your dog?
I have no
Hmm.
idea. No idea.
I don't know.
But
Yeah.
talking about how do they get the different registries, or how do they come up with the different breeds? Well, how do they know what it is? Well, you're gonna know because like I'm not gonna get this back my results for Bixby, and it's not gonna say, oh, he's German Shepherd and Chihuahua. Like it doesn't sound like
What if he's
that.
wolf? What if he's part wolf?
He could be. I actually had, when I was looking at different things on Craigslist originally at different dogs and
Uh-huh.
stuff, I found one husky, and when I looked at it, I was like, this dog is so cute. And I was reading the description, and it said wolf hybrid, and I'm like, so that means one of the parents was a
Oh,
wolf. On
yeah.
a
That
side
happens a
note,
lot.
husky puppies are so cute. If you haven't seen one, you should Google it, Freddie,
Yeah.
because they are so cute. But they grow
I
up,
have, but
and
I prefer an Alaskan Malamute.
those are huge, and they have so much hair.
Yeah, because they're like wolves.
I
Yeah,
don't
but they could be a sled dog.
I don't like that because I feel like
Because
I would
I
get
have this
itchy.
little. I have this. Well, I have this cart already for the day that I do get my mini pony. So my mini pony's gonna work with me, and I'm gonna hook my mini pony up to the cart
And then it's gonna pull
so
the
it
cart.
can trail. So like my mini pony is gonna. I'm gonna yeah, it's gonna pull the cart, and I'm gonna train my mini pony with a little stick and be like, and like do little things. So when my mini pony and me are having the cart, but you can also use that same cart for a dog. Apparently, they used to use the dogs to collect milk.
Really?
Yeah, it's an
Hey,
antique, and so
real quick,
I bought it, and I said I'm gonna use it for a pony.
where's your dog?
He's probably outside.
Oh, you should have put him on with us so we could have seen him. Because I just googled what a Basenji looks like because
Oh
I've
no,
surprisingly never seen your dog, and it's really cute.
Whippet.
Oh, oops. Why did
Yeah,
I think
he's actually
Basenji?
very cute.
Let's see.
Yeah, it's not a Basenji, it's a Whippet.
Oops.
He's
I
actually
like
really
this dog.
cute.
It's
His
so cute.
name's
Oh, that's cute. It does. It looks like a greyhound. Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
like
Hold
a
on.
baby greyhound.
How much does
But
he
he's
weigh?
he's he's actually really cute and he likes to play. I don't know.
If you were to guess,
I actually don't know.
how old is he?
He's not a year yet. He's only like maybe 6 months.
How did I not know this? That you got a dog 6 months ago?
Because you left me on red.
I honestly
You were
think that
like,
you never
meh.
told me this.
I
I don't
sent you
know.
pictures.
Like with me, like it would have been on my Instagram. Like I guess with you, you
I
just
don't put my life out there like that.
you,
I
sh-
keep
you
I
well,
keep these haters guessing what's going on.
yeah. So if you're just joining us, Freddie has promised to post a picture of him and Kitty P on our Facebook, which is the Fernando and Freddy show.
I said our
And
Facebook?
yeah, I agreed to do it. You agreed
Oh,
to do it, and we actually
okay.
did that on the "Am I the A-hole" post where we agreed to do it. We told them to go back and look at it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're both going to be posting a photo on there.
So is it going to
Um,
be like a Team Fernando, Team Freddy? Whose animal's cuter?
oh, hold on.
Because
Um,
Kitty P's going to win. What happened?
so Jennifer came back and said I was disappointed with her DNA results. So, and I think this is why, because it was. I'm going to say it was partially inconclusive with what she's saying here. So her comment says, "I was disappointed. 50% Chihuahua, 35% breed mix, and 15% Pomeranian." But I figured out though Instagram. I figured out through Instagram she's actually a Mexican hairless. Go to Insta and check out Noche underscore
Oh,
Blanco. So maybe that's what the 35% mix is. Huh.
Mexican hairless are cute dogs.
Is that like the
I saw
Oca
them when I was in
Chico or
Mexico.
Exolo
No,
Chico?
uh, no, because then she would have said Exolo Chico. It's like a watercress, like those. It's like the long. They can have long hair, or they can shave them. I think.
Hmm.
Or if I'm wrong, then it is like the Oko Chico, but just smaller.
But I would be pretty like upset too. Like if my DNA results come back and it says, oh, 35% mixed breed. I'm like, I just spent $80 to find out something that I already knew. Like, I know that he's a mixed breed, but I want to know what kind of mixed breed. So that's something that isn't like
Well, that's what's
publicly said
called
by them.
wasting money.
Yeah. So I hope it doesn't come back like this. But hey, at
If you're
least
gonna waste it, you're gonna waste it. I mean, I guess it doesn't really
it's
matter.
not wasting it. Knowledge
I
is
think you should have
power,
took that
Freddie.
money and put it into not that kind of knowledge.
Yeah, any knowledge.
You could have put that towards your
Any
retirement.
knowledge. Yeah, but $80, what's that going to buy me? A couple of gallons of fuel for my boat?
Well, if I was you, I would find out how these people for my boat. You're still on your solar powered yacht. Yeah, where's Bixby gonna
My
live on
solar
the
power.
yacht?
On the yacht with us. Get him, maybe I can do
Yeah,
like
but
some
how's Bixby gonna go to the bathroom?
toss him in the water, or I'll have like a grass patch growing. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
You
it's a
probably could
thing.
do a grass
Like,
patch.
it's a thing. Like, if you
Maybe
look it
not.
up, I actually follow a few people on YouTube who live on boats and they travel the world. And there's a couple of them that have
Yeah,
cats. They have a cat. A couple
I
different people
told
have a
you.
cat.
I told you.
Um, and there's a couple of them that have large breed dogs. And I've wondered the same thing. Like, where does the dog go to the bathroom? Blah 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 blah. How do you exercise that dog on that boat like that? I don't know. It's kind of seemed a little different
Well,
too.
it's the
But
same like you exercise your dog at your house. They usually, depending on how old they are, they might just want to sleep all the time.
yeah,
Not all dogs want to like run around depending on how big the dog is. There are a
yeah.
lot of lazy dogs who just want to sleep all
You,
day.
I heard like Great Danes are great like apartment dog for apartment living because they're so lazy. They don't need a lot of exercise, and people always think that they're such a big dog that you need a lot of space for them. But maybe, or as a dog does get older, you're right. Maybe by the time we get out to traveling the world, Bixby will
I would
be
guess one of my friends, he had two. Now I
Great Danes.
think he only has one. Yeah, he has 5 dogs.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, and he was shipping them to Germany, but then all this happened, so now it's on hold.
He was shipping them to Germany for what? Like,
Oh, he's just moving from South Africa to Germany now.
oh, I thought like shipping them like to sell them or something. But
Well, you could do that too. How do you think
I
the
still
Rhodesian Ridgeback got there?
I still think this shirt is really cute. Hold on.
It's a bit weird. Like, why do they have a dog as a mascot for a restaurant? Or is it like that Bush's Baked Beans where the dog can speak? Oh, you can't hear me. I guess I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to the people watching us now, who've been watching the whole time. Hi, I'm Freddy. Uh-oh. Hold on.
What are you owing?
Oh, nothing. I was just about to write something, but you came back.
So I got this hat too.
Oh, you got the... Wait, you bought the merch from a fast food place.
Yes.
Who buys... Are you going to become like that guy who's like, I'm going to eat at every single Cane's in the 50 continental U.S. states?
Is that a thing?
Or the 48, I should say.
That
Well, you know those people who like want to go to every...
is amazing. I love that idea. I love that
Well,
idea.
they're not
Take
in
a
all-
picture.
Well, they're not in all 50 states.
I'll go to every state that has one. You are so smart. Oh, hold on.
Oh, well, that's why I'm working with you, right? What are you putting on now? Are you putting on another costume?
No. So Brie was asking where Bixby was. She's right here.
A birdie was.
No, Brie, my friend.
Oh,
On
Brie.
Facebook.
Oh.
He's here. Hang on.
For that little dog looks like he wants to sleep.
He was actually playing.
Oh, he's playing?
Yes. He
I'm
was
surprised
playing.
how calm he is.
You think so?
Yeah, he's super calm. Oh, he like whimpers a lot.
Look it. He's not making any noise. Or do you think I
It
just
sounded
can't
like
hear
he
him
was
because of my
whimpering.
headphones? No, I don't think so.
No, you should be able to hear him because I heard it, so you should be able to hear it.
I have noise canceling headphones in.
Yeah, but you can hear the mic because it went into
Uh,
the mic and came into my ears, Fernando. I've got my
that
headphones
he
in
did
too.
just make a noise, you're right? But
What are you
does
gonna do when he starts chewing up the place? I can't wait for this. I can't wait for to to hear Fernando's voiced frustration to Bixby chewing up
Hey,
his
you know what?
headphones.
It's already happening. He likes to chew, so we got him a bunch of different like chew
Oh,
toys and little like things, from Amazon. Where are you going? Did you just see that?
yes. Did you just let that dog jump up? Is it high up?
No,
What if that dog pees on your bed?
he's
Oh,
not.
I would laugh so hard if that dog like peed on the bed.
Where is he? Can you see him?
Aw. Now he's already learning a bad habit already. Isn't that sweet?
I know. So usually we, are doing the crate training, so we put him in the crate overnight, and then he gets up like every 2 hours. He has to pee, but usually like around 6 a.m. we'll let him come into bed with us. So I mean, it is kind of bad to get into that habit, but
Wait, you
at
don't stop
least,
like feeding him and giving him water like at 7?
um, no, if he's thirsty, we let him drink. Because I mean, either way, if he's got to pee,
Well,
he's
then
got
of
to
course
pee.
you have to get up all night.
Well, even
Yeah, but if
online,
you
like a
stop
lot of
him
the
at a
stuff I
certain
was
hour, then he
reading.
won't.
But I don't know because
Mhm.
online I was reading about it too, and they were talking about setting an alarm for every couple of hours to take them out. Um, so I mean I don't know. I think it could just be like a natural thing right now until his bladder just gets a little bit bigger.
But
But
then again, you go to bed early. I forgot because
well,
I was like,
no,
I
usually
usually would take him out like at like midnight or 1 o'clock for the last time, and then until the morning.
usually we go to bed around midnight. But
Oh
even
yeah. So then
even
he
that
wakes up
like
at 7.
well today he was up at like 6. Oh my gosh, he's like right in between all of the pillows right now. Like, you know how there's like the pillows that go side by side? He's like in the middle.
Show me.
But
Move that big body.
no, he's on top. I can't see it. Now he's on top of the pillows. He's trying to hide out. Um, but yeah,
Now
so
it's gonna
kind
smell
of.
like puppy. Did
I
you give him a bath
know.
yet?
Yeah, so I was reading about it, and it said the first thing you should do when you get him home is to give him a bath, to kind of one clean him, and two kind of take away the scents, so that way he's not like smelling his mom and his other litter mates. So it's supposed to like help acclimate him into the environment.
Ooh.
So first thing we did when we got him in,
To
put him in the
force him to
bathtub.
bond with you.
Well, it was supposed to like help him not miss them as much because he wouldn't smell them. So I don't
Okay.
know like how well it worked, but I mean he's doing pretty good here. So one day at a
How
time.
did you come to pick him, or was he the only one for offer?
Um, we
Huh?
saw the picture of him. He was within like our like parameters of like budget and size and age, and we
Yeah,
kind
but I
of
mean, of
like
all the
the
puppies from that litter, how did you pick him?
oh they only had two. They only had two left. Um, and there was
So,
one all brown, and it was more of not brown. I'm sorry, it was more like of a tan, and it had like a black.
uh-huh.
I don't know what you call those, a beak, a snout. Um, and I really like that
Muzzled.
one. Yeah, muzzle. But we went for him, and the lady was saying that apparently he was like spoken for, like in the beginning, like somebody had already said that they wanted him, and so she pretty much was originally going to say no,
Hmm.
we couldn't get him. But she had tried calling that person and texted that person. The person never responded, so she was like, "All right, yeah, you guys can take him." So I'm like, "All right." So it worked out.
Oh, so Bixby was already taken.
Yeah, supposedly, like, yeah, he was spoken for. Somebody had like picked him out from like the beginning, but it worked out in our favor though.
Hmm.
Um, oh, Bree, Bixby is a boy. He's a little boy. Hang on, I'm reading these.
And how did you come up with the name Bixby?
It was a long process. We were kind of bouncing ideas and just talking about what we wanted to name him. Um,
So you went
and
through Belmont Shore. You went
no,
through Naples,
we were actually one of the options. One of the options that we kind of
Shoreline
were playing with.
Drive.
We were playing with Nugget, and I think that would have been a really cute name.
How did I know that you would do something with chicken? How did I know?
So
Oh, why didn't you even call him Canes?
I actually
You could
thought
have
about
called him
it.
Kane.
That was one of the options, but we went with Bixby instead. So
And now
oh
you're
oh,
what?
um, she was talking about when she said that she was cute. She's talking about the other little brown one that I sent her a picture of before we picked out Bixby. But so I don't
I
know.
didn't
I'm
even
really
see any
glad
of these
with.
pictures.
I sent you some, and you're like, you got catfish. That's not the same dog.
Oh, so now they're down. Okay, that makes sense now. Okay.
What?
Yeah, I did tell you you got catfish. They tricked you. Okay, so that other brown dog was Bixby's brother?
Sister. Oh, I thought I was gonna try to post a picture in the comments, but it won't let me.
No, you can't post pictures in the comments.
I thought on Facebook you could, but maybe not. But yeah, so that little
I
brown
know,
one
but
was Bixby's sister.
the dog that catfished you.
I sent Freddie a picture when I picked him up, and Freddie's like, I hate to say this, but you got catfished. That is not the same dog. And I'm like, I've sent you like 5 different animals today. Like, no, this isn't the same dog that I originally was showing you the pictures of. But
I didn't know
I'm
you
very
sent me the. Oh, you said. Okay, yeah, you sent me then. Sorry.
yeah. So I don't know. I'm very happy with our outcome here. But um, anyways,
But
anyways,
did you take him to the vet yet? Like, what if he's not
no.
okay?
We actually have an appointment. Oddly enough, every single vet that I've called is booked. So, I'm thinking that it's this whole like, adopting a pet during quarantine thing that I had previously been talking about. Everybody's
Oh.
getting a pet and they're wanting to take it to the vet. So, I mean, it's a good time to be a vet right now, I suppose. I'm just really
Well,
worried
it's a great
that,
time to be a vet anytime. Remember how much money you make when you're a vet?
yeah. I'm just really worried about
Cha-ching.
how crowded the shelters are going to become in the next couple of months when people start realizing this cute little puppy they got is going to grow up, when people realize that, they're not getting
Yeah.
a job anytime soon, when they can't afford to take care of this dog, when they can't afford to buy food for the dog, when they get fed up with the dog, when they go back to work and they don't have anybody to take care of the dog. All these different scenarios, and I'm just really sad to think
It's
about
just
it.
really
But
weird that this all happened and everyone was like, I'm going to adopt a pet because I have to sit at home for a month. Then it's like, if you didn't have the time before, how are you going to have the time after? But I guess if the quarantine goes until July, then I guess, yeah,
I
you'll have
mean,
some time,
it'll
but
be
not
some
very
like time to
long.
acclimate, but at the same time, I can tell you from experience with Charlie, um, when I got my first dog, I was working for my dad, and I could bring her to work every day with me, so she was around people 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I never left her alone, and it was kind of bad because if I needed to leave her alone, even briefly, she would whine and cry, and she just didn't like being alone because she was always around me. So, when she went to stay with my mom, it really worked out because someone was always there with her and it was what she was used to. And then, sure enough, my mom started calling her dog. And I mean, that was fine, and it was sad, but I mean,
I
it
like how you
was,
said
it
every
was
time,
easier.
yeah, that was fun. Your voice goes really high.
Um, so we actually thought about taking her back, and my mom and my grandma, it's their dog
Oh,
now. So we're like, okay, we're not gonna keep her.
yeah.
So, um, yeah. So then we kind of
It's
ended
your
up
mom's
getting him,
companion animal now.
her little companion animal. Right? Yeah, exactly. But
Yeah. So now she can go on a
anyways,
plane and be like, I have to take my dog with me. Yeah,
no,
go
you
ahead.
actually have to get that. I think you have to get
Oh
that
yeah, that's
letter.
finished, isn't it?
What?
But they give that letter to everything. People were bringing horses on the plane and little pigs.
I think that's why they actually have the restrictions now. Remember the mini horses?
Oh. What if oh no, sorry. Have you ever seen that movie Willow? Hey, we're live, Fernando.
I know.
You just suddenly just
Aw,
stopped doing what
my
I
where is my screen. My friend Bree just texted me and she sent me a picture of this dog. Yes, Bree.
Oh, he's cute.
Yes, Bree. Get him. So, um, how I don't know how old is he? He's actually really cute. How old is he and how much does he currently weigh? So
How
she's
big is
been
he? Yeah.
yeah. So she's been talking about wanting a dog too, and so I told her I was like, "That's a really good idea. You should get a puppy." But
Well,
this
no,
dog,
because I like to adopt like an adult dog that's already housebroken. That's
yeah,
not
that's
chewing.
true. But it's scary to think too. What if you adopt an adult dog that isn't housebroken, and he's already
No, they
set in his
tell you. I mean,
ways?
they've already no. They usually train them and make sure that they're adaptable and they're not going to like kill
Well,
someone. They go through all those tests that like that like they feed the dog and then they use that fake hand to see if the dog attacks the hand if he shows aggression. And if they fail anything, then they get sent back to the to be put down usually if they can't
um,
be trusted to be around people.
a lot of these things though, like you're talking about maybe being in like a rescue, not necessarily like an animal shelter. Like an animal shelter, you're not going to know if the dog is housebroken
I
or
know, yeah.
if it likes cats. But a lot of times, like if you go through like a rescue, you're going to know like, okay, yeah, these are the traits and the characteristics, and yes, it's okay with small children. Yes, it's okay with cats. Yes, it's okay with other dogs.
But they usually
But
are pretty good at making sure that the friendly dogs get sent to rescues. But then they have rescue shelters as well.
oh wow, okay, so um,
What
Bree
happened?
says, "Can you imagine smelling a horse on a plane? It's a mini horse, okay." But yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know if they're actually even allowed on the planes. But so this dog that Bree sent me the photo of, he's 2 years old and he's 66 pounds. But he's cute. He's adorable. So I think that that is a great idea. And I mean, it's not a puppy, so you don't have to worry about him being all crazy and wild. She has a young baby. I don't. How old is Keegan? How old is he? I don't even think he's a year old yet. Um, and
Is that
then
the dog's name or is that a
that's her
human baby?
that's her human baby. And
Okay.
then she has like
I was like,
another
that's a
small
nice name,
child too.
Keegan.
So
I love it. You're
um,
like just another small child who don't know.
you know, her other daughter,
Just,
she looks so much older and she's so mature, but I always forget her age. I think she's like 5 or 6.
but you remember the
But
little boy's name. You didn't remember her name. How
no, I'm just trying
sad.
not to say names. I'm just trying not to
Oh,
say
okay.
names.
Okay. That
Um,
that that makes better sense than just like, yeah, she has some other child. Like, yeah, it lives there under the stairs, Harry Potter style.
yes, it sure does. Um, oh, he's 17 months. Oh, and the other one's 9. Okay, so the small child is 17 months and the other small child is 9 years old.
What?
Um, I'm so bad with ages. But
And
yeah,
names.
so a larger, an older dog might even be better because bringing in this puppy who's crazy and wild might be a bad idea to do like around a small child. But
I used to always want a Newfoundland dog.
those are big.
Newfoundland. I know, but they're beautiful. I like a big dog. I want a big dog that I can when he's laying down, I can put my head and lay on him.
This dog is huge. Oh my gosh.
What kind of dog is it?
Okay, a Newfoundland. Imagine
Yeah.
Beethoven and then like two of them together.
Yeah, they're beautiful dogs. They're from Canada.
I guess that's
I
what all
think
that hair comes into play for, right?
he could do well here. I have 4 seasons here.
Imagine how much money you would spend feeding that thing.
Nothing.
Nothing. He would just eat out of your garden. He'd be a vegetarian.
Yeah. Make my dog vegan. Are you gonna make Bixby vegan?
No. Imagine.
But a lot of people actually do have vegan, well, they keep vegan pets. I don't know if that's good or not. I just find that,
I don't think it's good because they need protein.
yeah, but they feed them like plant-based protein. But I
I'm
find
over
that
here
just
like
so,
feeding him beans. I'm like, come on, buddy, eat some beans.
yeah, but would you feed your dog a vegan diet?
No. Um, I think I don't have enough time, patience, and I'm a little too lazy to actually go through. I think you'd have to probably make that food yourself. I don't think that's something you could commercially buy. Um,
Yes, you can.
You
They do
can?
sell vegan. Yeah, they've been selling vegan pet food for years.
Interesting. I've never heard of that. I wonder
I
how
love
much
that
it
you literally.
costs.
I love that you thought you were literally going to have to feed your dog a plant-based diet that you made yourself. You're gonna, with your
Oh,
little
it's not that bad. Here's a cheaper one, $30.
for how many pounds?
It's loading still. I don't know. It's called Wild Earth. This is a plant-based. Where's the price? Oh my gosh, Freddie.
How
Oh
much?
my gosh. Four
$30 for 10 pounds.
pounds.
Uh-huh.
4 pounds. Guess how much?
$30.
$30. $29. Oh my.
What?
18-pound bag? $70. Wow.
Well, those vegans they usually have the money. It's kind
That
of
is
smart.
expensive. But yeah, I mean,
But
give
I
your
mean, if
dog
it means your animal's cruelty free, I need to get into the vegan pet food business.
right. Wow, that is so much money. But all right, Freddie. You guys, thank you so much for joining us on another episode of the Fernando and Freddy
Fernando and Freddy
Show.
show. I'm
Um,
Freddy.
don't forget, you guys, if you would. Wait, what did I just put on there?
Reddit on Reddit. You put the old one on.
Yeah. So don't forget, we'd love it if you guys would like, comment,
Hold on.
and sub.
We need to change that now because I've realized that when I taught you how to do that, I left one off there.
What's
Do you know
that?
what that
Oh,
is?
the bell.
No, the share.
Oh, share.
I love whenever I do something that you forget or you don't know. You always go, oh, like Otto from The Simpsons. Oh, subscribe.
Yeah, so you guys, we would love it if you would subscribe to our channel. Easiest way to find us is just to type directly in
Ding,
to your browser.
ding,
Where is it?
ding.
www.fernandoandfreddyshow.com.
I'm Freddy.
www.fernandoandfreddyshow.com. It'll bring
That,
you directly to YouTube.
that's Fernando.
I'm Fernando over here. So yeah, we are working right now. Our main goal is to get to 100 followers. So we would really appreciate it if you would subscribe to our channel. Super easy to do. If you guys like our broadcast
Please.
on YouTube, you can give us a thumbs up. If you
Thumbs
don't
up.
like it, you can
Thumbs
give
down.
us a thumbs down. And you can always leave us comments too. Tell us about your pet on YouTube. We appreciate it. You can do it on
Actually,
Facebook too.
tell us about your thoughts on vegan pet food for your carnivore animals. Is it right? Is it wrong? Should Fernando put Bixby on a plant-based diet to save the earth?
Find out next time on
the next Fernando and Freddy show.
All right, you guys. But
and should I get a parrot and name him Carlos? And we only
get-
speak in Spanish together? Hola, Carlos. ¿Cómo
add that
estás?
to the comments too. All right, you guys.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much for joining us on another episode of the Fernando and Freddy show.
Freddy show.
Until next time.